Well, extraordinary experiences of my life in every way. I don't think this is going to be surpassed very easily. Um, I think the rest is up to you guys who've seen it, because we did what we had to do, all of us, and now we'd like to hear what you think. That'd be valuable.
All right, so we have seen you as an actress so many times. What is your experience as a producer of the film?
Honestly, it was a lot of stretching, because there was a lot to learn as a producer, things that I had not done before ever, or I thought I would have to do. But the team was so strong, everyone was so responsible in their own ways, whatever everyone was doing. That was actually just, I think my biggest skill in that sense was getting the right people. And I did get very, very right people.
Lovely, lovely, very nice. Moving on to the director of the movie, the very talented Jyoti ma'am. I would like to ask you, what is this movie all about, in a brief?
You tell me, you just saw it.
Yeah, but I know it, but then if you want to tell it to the whole
So
media.
we see a lot of people around us, aam log, mango people, and we never give them a second look, and everybody has a story. So we just picked a very interesting, maybe not a very happy story, but we tried to tell it in a way which was so commonplace that people get involved, and then at the end of it, you're given, a punch. So it's about everybody has a story to tell. You just have to go beyond the face. Someone who's ordinary, someone who's plain, could have something. So.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, ma'am. Moving on to Rasika ma'am. What was your favorite memory from the whole film?
I don't know about favorite, but definitely this is the only film in which I've had to eat 40 pakoras in 5 hours. And that was an extraordinary experience for me, definitely. But it's been a special film for me in many ways. It's Tisca's first project as a producer, and we've been friends for a while, and we've acted in 2 films together, and I was happy to be a part of that. Also, I think what is really special to me about this film when I first read the script is that it acknowledges a woman's sexuality, which very few films do in the way that this does. And most often in most of the films that we watch, it's either things which are extremely demeaning, at least to me, or there are, even if a woman's sexuality is spoken about, it's usually in context to something which is violent, maybe even now. And it's very, very few situations in which, while a man's virility is always celebrated, a woman's sexuality is not even acknowledged. And I think that when I first read the script, I told Tisca, I really like it because it's kind of raunchy. And that's what I like about the script and the film. And it's translated very beautifully into what we see on screen. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Can we hear it for Rasika ma'am? Come on, guys.
I'll clap myself.
That was real nice. All right, so moving on to Devesh, sir. Can you tell me your experience of the film?
I played a small character in this film, but I can say that definitely it was important for the story. And I enjoyed it, and my team was fantastic. I'm thankful to my director and producer.
When you heard the story first, what was your reaction to it?
I liked it. I liked it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Moving on to Sumit, sir.
Anji.
I really loved that shot of yours. Did you feel like, how did you feel after doing that?
कौन सा वाला?
The spitting one.
अच्छा स्पीड थूकना अच्छा थूकना ये अब घर में मेहमान नौकर कह लो सर्वेंट कह लो जो भी हमारे सामने चीजें ला के रख देते हैं हमें कौन पता क्या लग रहा है उसके अंदर कुछ रेस्टोरेंट में आप रोटी खाने जाएं कुछ आटा कैसे गूंदा जा रहा है हमें नहीं पता उस पर चढ़ चढ़ के कुछ पता चला कर रहे हो यू डोंट नो तो वो स्पिटिंग था कि स्क्रिप्ट में मेंशन था कोई ऐसा इम्प्रोवाइज्ड या कुछ नहीं है मेरा अपना और थूकना भी तरीके से थूकना होता है ना उससे ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ भी थूक लिया उसमें उसके लिए भी थूकना भी आर्ट है एक तरीका एक्ट अंदर करना पड़ता था सारा तो वो अलग अलग तरीके से था लेकिन वो रखा कौन सा गया फाइनली वो है करा तो अलग अलग तरीके से गया था लेकिन
all of you, have anyone tried this?
क्या थूकना
like yeah No?
No. As if we're going to say that on camera. Please.
Tried what? Like spitting into things? No, I think I have a suspicion that they got that exact same glass that Sumit
Oh my God.
spat into the next shot, which is yeah. So yeah, it tasted kind of different from what colas generally taste like.
I hope it's not. But thank you so much, all of you, for being so warmful and sweet to us. Anyone who has any other question to ask, any question that is popping up on your mind, can you just tell me, or you can just directly ask them right here, so we can just answer it.
So when we were writing it, we had stories for everyone. We had backstories. We have future stories, what's going to happen to these characters also. So because Tisca is also an actor, she's a very fine actor, she brought with her the expertise of a character knowing exactly where they're coming from and where they're going to go. And that portrayal, I think, is really what makes that film seem like it's credible, to you. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys give us enough love, it can become a bigger film. You'll know what happens to these characters, maybe what's happened to them, what's going to happen to them. But right now, this is, a slice of their life that we wanted to put out, and that's what's out there.
Is it yeah, hi, this is Shanti. When you're talking about a short film, is it about the duration in which it is shot, or is it about when it's playing on screen? Because now you have the trend of web series is also happening. So also I would like to know what is the difference between the two.
So a short film is always the duration of the film, what you see on screen. So even a 40-minute film sometimes qualifies as a short film because it's not a feature-length film. Web series is different because it is a series of episodes that go on. So it's 5 episodes or 18 episodes, or it's various seasons of. So this is one independent standing film, which is of 16 minutes. That's it. There's nothing that's going to come after this.
And how long does it take to put a film together like this? I'm just curious to know.
So from Abhinav, who's handling the PR for the film, is also kind of managing me. And I told him, please go find a director and a script for me. We need to find something, dark and dangerous. And so he knew Jyoti very well. So they came over and Jyoti narrated a brilliant script to me for a feature film. And it so inspired me that I'd performed this story as a play, like as a monologue, as an actor many, many years back when I was starting. And so I narrated it back to her. So she practically jumped out of her seat. She said, let's make this. I love it, we have to do this. So the both of us started writing. And how we started writing it was that we started writing in the morning from 8 to 10. Then she'd go to work, I'd go back and do my day job. And then we'd meet at 7 when her work was over. And we'd write from 7 to 10 almost. So this was like, and on weekends, we would write the full weekend. So this is how we wrote. So this went on for about 2.5 months. And when we'd done the 10th draft, then Royal Stag Barrel Select came on. And they loved it so much, we quickly made a PPT that night before Jyoti made it, and I sent it to them. And the next morning we had the okay from them. So they've been a huge support, Royal Stag Barrel Select. And I think that's where I feel honestly that we lack as an industry. That's been a thing for me that we've not. So Chinese films, Japanese films, Iranian films, Korean films are killing it in the world. But Indian films, we somehow still have not gotten to the world level. And I'm by no means saying that, I've made a world-class film. That's not what I'm trying to say, or that we've, arrived at any world-class level, but at least we feel proud that we've made something which is, we're quite proud of what we've done. It's a small 15-minute film. because I feel that the writing was very strong. Because we didn't compromise on that. We wrote and wrote and wrote. Literally, there were days when we were like, I buggered her happiness. It was about each word. We weighed every word. We said, this word doesn't sound right. I had a fight with Rasika about, there was a dialogue which then didn't stay. What was that word? There was वो spring roll खा रहे होते हैं सब party में. So she says, one of the ladies asks कि इसमें क्या डलता है? So she was supposed to say, in the script we had written, she says it in a particular way, carrot. तो जैसे कि नई नई अंग्रेजी सीखी होती है ना तो वो बहुत ही उसको ओवर प्रोनाउंस के फीचर फिल्म में रखी. So the way it was said was carrot. तो एक चीज एक शब्द और एक वर्ड पे हमने emphasize करके उसको लिखा. So I think that part was the longest part. The shooting was 5 days. So that was not
Nice.
much.
Backstory is even better.
And the post-production was about 3 weeks. But the writing was where the main, वो चटनी को घिस के बनाते हैं ना, तो वो उसकी घिसाई हुई थी.
हम लोग घिस गए.
First of all, Tisca and Rasika, watching you two after Kissa was a delight. Thank you so much. And that was
Thank you.
very, very different. And there was a certain eeriness in this film also. And I like dark films, so yeah. I'm still not sure whether you made up that story, and that's irrelevant actually. We flow with the story, so yeah.
Thank you for noticing that. Thank you so much.
Okay. One question for you, Jyoti, and one for you, Tisca, as a producer. Jyoti, do you still think that filmmakers make short films and use that as stepping stone towards making a feature film? And for Tisca, as a producer, how do you, or how are you going to monetize this if you are, looking for more such projects?
Okay. So there are different stories that can be told with different formats. There are some which can't be stretched to more than 15 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes, whatever. It's a story which really has its own life. We've seen that, in movies where people complain, "Arey yaar, ye to chal hi rahi hai, chal khatam kar do." That's when people have taken a small idea and stretched it and tried to make it into a feature. So I think yes, I think it's a superb showreel for a director, for actors, for maybe even producers to show. I can complete something of a certain quality and, showcase your worth in that. But that's not really, that won't translate into making a great feature film or making even completing a feature film really. Forget, making something which is superlative. Just to finish a feature film is a lot of effort and a lot of money and a lot of hard work and talent. So there's no comparison between being able to do. I mean, that's not the criterion for anybody to get a bigger film. That shouldn't be the only one. So there are just different stories which require different timelines. I think we've started, luckily, in India, recognizing that. There are platforms, especially like Royal Stag, Barrel Select, which is giving us these kind of, the large short films platform is there, which allows filmmakers to use different, times to do different films. There are new people making, and there are very senior industry directors who have made features and they're still making short films. So
how are you going to make money out of it, if I ask you directly?
Yeah. So Royal Stag, Barrel Select gave us the money to make the film. So in that sense, had I saved anything, then I would have made money. But I actually ended up spending from my side, which is a great joy to me, actually. Not a very good business model, but it was good fun to do. But we are sending it to festivals. We've sent it to South Asian International Film Festival, SAIF, thanks to Rasika, who knew some people there. I'm actually not overly concerned with that. We've got 1.27 billion people if we go by our latest count of people. Even if a very small portion of them who has Wi-Fi or some kind of internet access, then they can watch this film. गाजियाबाद में तो हिट है ये फिल्म, आई थिंक. या मैं गाजियाबाद ना जाऊं तो अच्छा है इसके बाद कि मेरा क्या हाल होगा, आई डोंट नो. But I think there's no real great plan to make money on this film.
Because the purpose of asking this question was to understand because film is a product ultimately, and it has to be seen by the audience, and if at all there is a business model attached to it, suppose there are platforms where we can show the films, festivals are fine, but it's a beautiful film and it should reach to as many people as possible. But is there, or can there be a model like that? Do you see a possibility of it?
Yes, there is a possibility. However, in that case, one would have to have either a financier or somebody else. Royal Stag Barrel Select are the people who've actually put the money to make this film. They've believed in us and backed us, and so it's now their IPR, their property. We've made it and they've trusted us to make it, and that's it. But if tomorrow I were to say, I want to make another story, then there are platforms like there's the whole web world which is open. So they're taking micro content. This is what, it's not really typically micro content because that'll be 5 minutes to 10 minutes, that sort of thing. But half an hour also still is within the ambit of micro content. So an Amazon or a Netflix, all of these people are picking up micro content because, people want to see little things which are interesting. Yeah, it's then you would get paid, you can make it and they would buy it, and then there might be a, profit sharing model as to how many times they air it, etc., what sponsors they get. So I don't know, I haven't explored that. However, this was not done with the intention of making money. We had in fact, my executive producer told me when we were sitting in Chandni Chowk, we landed in the middle of the chikungunya, dengue, malaria, typhoid outbreak in Delhi. And we were shooting in Chandni Chowk, which was hot like you can't believe hot, 42, 43 degrees hot on the terrace. The nylon suit was sticking to her. Rasika was dying eating those pakode and that chutney, and it was hot and quite extreme. But we were also thrilled to be doing the film, and there was so much equipment, and we shot it like a feature. So my executive producer was telling me that, आप ही ने लिखी है. तो I was thinking, ये क्या बात हुई यार, मतलब अभी क्या आपको डाउट हो रहा है? तो he saying, नहीं, आप लोग और थोड़ा लिख लेते तो फीचर ही बन जाती, because इसमें कोई कर लो. He was actually trying to tell me कि थोड़ा सा और शूट कर लो, इसको पैसे भी बना लेंगे हम. So that was largely the feel of it. Thank you. Thank you.
Center, please. All of you left. Yeah. Right side. One more steady here. Now center. Center, please. Steady here. Tisca ma'am, side. Center. Ma'am, Tisca ma'am, सामने.
Okay, let's start from here. One second. My director. We start from here. Right to left.
Yes. Hold. All. Yeah, right side. Yeah, here. Okay, straight, please. Yes, here. Yeah, Tisca ma'am here. Tisca ma'am, सामने. Ma'am. Ma'am here. Ma'am here. Yeah, right side. One more here. Okay, single. Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Center. Ma'am, yeah. Yeah, one more right side. Excuse me. Both of you right side. Yeah, straight here. One more. I'm here. Ma'am, here. Look here. Ma'am, ये right side में. हाँ वहाँ तो ये right side. या मैम. हमारी खाली नो. मैम just hold it. मैम ये straight. जिस तरह मेरे को भी सुना. One more here. मैम यहाँ. सामने. Just. Hold. Look here. Hold. Yes, now straight, ma'am here. Ma'am here. Right sir, सामने आते. Sir, yes, sir, right sir. One more here, sir. Sir, here. Here.
लेफ्ट यहाँ पे लेफ्ट एक
Yes, straight here. Here. Excuse me. Yes, straight. Here, right side. One more straight. Here.
Smile, Devesh.
Here, straight. Here, right side. Here, ma'am. Tisca. मैम सामने आते हैं. Tisca जी. Tisca मैम स्टे हियर. Tisca मैम हियर प्लीज. इनका होने दीजिए. मैम Tisca मैम. मैम और लास्ट वन हियर.
मैम लेफ्ट मैम लेफ्ट मैम हियर
Tisca मैम हियर लास्ट. वेट. राइट साइड. मैम हियर लास्ट. ये राइट साइड में. मैम सामने. The camera. Yes, look left. Camera. No.
हाँ जी, चलो दरवाज़ा बंद कर दो. इनके साइलेंस बोल दो ज़रा.
मैम काफ़ी यूनिक सा फिल्म को टाइटल मिला है चटनी, तो ये कितना जस्टिफाई कर रहा है मूवी को? व्हाट इज द फिल्म इज ऑल अबाउट?
एक सेकेंड, बहुत आवाज़ें हैं, सॉरी. साइलेंस. हाँ, चटनी एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो हर मील में होती है, हर जगह होती है, पर कोई उसको नोटिस नहीं करता. चटनी अकेले सर्व नहीं होती. चटनी हमेशा समोसे के साथ होती है, या इडली के साथ होती है, या डोसे के साथ होती है. पर एक ऐसी चीज़ है, अगर ना हो तो उसकी कमी बहुत खलती है, खाने का स्वाद नहीं आता. चटनी एक ऐसी कहानी है लोगों के बारे में जो आपको बहुत ही साधारण दिखेंगे, बहुत ही नॉर्मल. अगर आप अपनी गाड़ी में बैठे हैं और ऑटो में बैठे हुए किसी को देख रहे हैं या बस में किसी को देख रहे हैं, तो आपको लगता है कि आप उनको नोटिस नहीं करेंगे. अक्सर मैं सोचती थी कि ऐसे लोगों की कहानी होगी तो क्या कहानी होगी, क्योंकि इतने साधारण लोग हैं, इतने अननोटिसेबल हैं, पर इनकी भी अपनी यूनिक कहानियाँ होती हैं. इनकी कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग बात होती है क्या ऑर्डिनरी लोगों की लाइफ में, क्योंकि वो ग्लैमरस नहीं है, रिच नहीं है, बड़ी गाड़ियों में नहीं बैठते हैं, शायद देखने में भी उतने अच्छे नहीं हैं, कि उतनी एजुकेशन नहीं है, तो क्या कहानी है ऐसे लोगों की. सो दैट इज़ हाउ आई thought about this script and wrote it along with Jyoti, who's the director, and Avnish Misra, who's also helped us with the additional dialogues and with the accent.
एंड मैम बात करें आपके करियर की, लाइक टीवी, शॉर्ट मूवीज एंड फीचर फिल्म्स, कमर्शियल हिट, सब कुछ कर लिया, तो व्हाट इज़ द डिफरेंस कि कितना टीवी में डिफरेंस है, टीवी के लिए डिफरेंस है, या शॉर्ट मूवी, फीचर्स फिल्म, व्हाट इज़ द डिफरेंस वर्किंग एक्सपीरियंस का?
टीवी जो मैंने किया है हैज़ बीन 24, जो कि बेयरली उसको आप टेलीविज़न बड़ी मुश्किल से कहोगे तो उससे टेलीविज़न कहोगे. एक्चुअली इट्स मोर लाइक 10 फीचर फिल्म्स. शूटिंग 24 वाज लाइक दैट. बट इट्स एग्जॉस्टिंग. टेलीविज़न में बहुत ज़्यादा काम करना पड़ता है. शॉर्ट फिल्म्स तो एक ही की है, ये मेरी अपनी फिल्म है, तो इट्स अ टोटली डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस. फिल्म्स इज़ लिटिल बिट मोर रिलैक्स्ड. आप डिटेल में काम कर सकते हैं, आप अच्छे से काम कर सकते हैं. आई लाइक थिएटर, क्योंकि उसका रिस्पॉन्स इमीडिएट होता है. अगर आपने अच्छा कुछ किया है तो ऑडियंस उसी टाइम आपको रिएक्शन देती है. वेट करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है.
एंड एनी फ्यूचर प्रोजेक्ट्स जहाँ पे आपको ऑडियंस देखना, मतलब वेट करे आपके प्रोजेक्ट्स का?
आई थिंक फ़िलहाल तो दे शुड सी चटनी एंड गिव अस अ रिस्पॉन्स, क्योंकि आज ही रिलीज़ हो रही है ऑनलाइन, एंड आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट इट. 3-4 महीने की बहुत कड़ी मेहनत हम लोगों ने की है. द होल टीम हैज़ गॉन इनटू a lot of effort to make this film. इसके बाद we're planning to produce a इसके बाद we're planning to produce a feature, and that's what I'm very excited about also.
And what is the difference, like actor then producer? तो ज़्यादा hectic काम कौन सा, as an actor or a producer?
अगर खाली प्रोड्यूस कर रही होती तो बहुत अच्छा होता, but I was producing and acting. which was quite difficult because हेड स्पेस आपका अलग होता है. एक आपका क्रिएटिव साइड है, दूसरा आपका ऑर्गेनाइजिंग साइड है. दोज आर वेरी डिफरेंट साइड्स ऑफ योर ब्रेन. बट इट वाज, अगर मुझे दोबारा करने को कहा जाए तो मैं खुशी खुशी दोबारा करूँगी. आई हैड द बेस्ट टाइम. वी मेड द फिल्म वी वांटेड टू मेक. जैसा हमने सोचा था एग्जैक्टली वैसी बनी है फिल्म, शायद उससे भी बेहतर. एंड आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड टू नो कि ऑडियंस को कैसी लग रही है, क्योंकि ये पहली ऑफरिंग है मेरी कंपनी ईस्टर्न वे की तरफ से. एंड वी वांट टू सी कि इस फिल्म का जो हम सोच रहे हैं कि लोगों को खलबली मचेगी, गुदगुदी मचेगी, उनको एक्साइटमेंट होगी देख के. आई होप कि वो रिस्पॉन्स आए.
थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू.